Hey Internet, I'm Cassandra. Welcome to my Apex Odyssey. This will be my first video telling about my carnivore story. I've been on a carnivore diet for 35 days now, and I got a couple of test results that I can share. The first one is my A1c, which about 8 months ago was 7.4. I just had it checked a couple of days ago and it was 6.3, so that's exciting. And the other one was my insulin, my fasting insulin. I've only ever had that tested twice before, about 25, close to 25 years ago, and I had to ask for this to be done. No doctor ever does this voluntarily, and I don't know why, but based on my symptoms that I was having 25 years ago, I found an endocrinologist in my insurance network, and just said, you need to give me an insulin test. So he did, and it was 33 at the time. He put me on metformin and tested it again 6 months later, and it was 22. So it seemed like the metformin was helping. But that is probably the lowest that my insulin has been in my adult life. In the intervening years, I got terrible medical advice, terrible nutrition advice, put on medication, took insulin and other medicine that would make my insulin be higher, and none of it was working. Finally, I took metformin off and on for 15 years, and it finally got to where it didn't work, and it made me feel terrible. I mean, it just got to where even after, instead of the gastrointestinal symptoms improving, they just got worse and worse until I couldn't stand it anymore, and it wasn't helping. If it had been helping, I would have, stuck it out at least a little while, but it wasn't doing any good. And even taking things like, Trulicity and I don't even know what all I was on, but I started taking insulin. I couldn't take the insulin, or I stopped taking the insulin. I told the doctor, it just makes me bottomless pit hungry, and I can't believe that's any good for my blood sugar. But it didn't help. I mean, I was taking the insulin and the other medicine, and my blood sugar was still really high. And being as insulin resistant as I know I am, it's like, I don't want to, how much insulin are you expecting me to take to make this work? So I'm sure that in the last 24 years, my insulin has gotten pretty high because, I was even adding to it. But anyway, I took it again a couple days ago, and it was 21.6. So I'm happy to report I have a new, probably the lowest that my insulin has been in my adult life, and I'm excited to see what it's going to be 6 months from now. And so I've just been eating carnivore, like I said, for the past 35 days or so, mostly beef, some bacon and eggs, and I don't like to make a big deal about the food. I want it to be simple and easy, and not have to, I work till 7 o'clock at night. I don't want it to be complicated, so I'd make it as easy as possible. But we can talk about that more later. And I wondered, if there's any, why am I posting this? This is like the most boring stuff. But I love watching other people's carnivore videos and find out what, I'm always looking for somebody who has the same kind of situation that I had. And, so maybe this will help somebody else. And we'll see if it does. Thanks for watching.